just be patient. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk about how to naturalize your driver's license in Hungary. You may want to drive here and there, especially like when you travel, suburban area in Hungary. Because a lot of times the public transportation is not really enough compared to Budapest. So most likely you are required to use some cars. And actually this is the reason why I decided to naturalize my driver's license to Hungarian one. When I went to Balaton a few years ago, and my Airbnb was located almost like middle of nowhere, and when I want to go to like some place, I need to take a bus, of course, but the bus was running like every hour, so it was really inconvenient. And I was so frustrated myself that I didn't really think of this, and I thought, okay, I really need to naturalize my driver's license in Hungarian one. So anyone living in Hungary who drive quite often must naturalize the driver's license to Hungarian one to remain on the road. So this is an obligatory rule. I really don't know exactly, how they check. I'm not sure, to be honest with you, but that's the requirement, or that's your obligation here in Hungary. The issued country of your driver's license are listed in the it's called like a Vienna Convention on Road Traffic. Then you literally exchange your driver's license to Hungarian one. The list includes quite a lot of countries, like almost all Europe, and Middle East, South America, and some Asian countries like Philippines, Taiwan, Indonesia, like Southeast Asia, I would say. Oh, and Korea as well. So some of the Asian countries are also covered in this list. However, if you are from Australia, Canada, or US, and then Japan, because I'm from Japan as well, these countries are not listed, unfortunately. In order to remain on the road, you must naturalize your driver's license to Hungarian one. In Hungary, you cannot have two driver's license, meaning that one is from your country and the other one is from Hungary. You have to submit or give your original driver's license to the government, and then in return they will give you Hungarian one. Especially like a lot of expats living here in Hungary, you eventually going back to your home country, I guess. So you want to keep your driver's license, right? Then before you move out, you have to go to the office, and then you have to return your Hungarian driver's license in order to have your original driver's license back. So there is a process. I never done this process yet, but that's the only way that you can naturalize your driver's license here in Hungary. So I have both Japanese and US driver's license. Unfortunately, both were expired. That's the reason why I couldn't even rent a car in Hungary or any other countries. In my case, I didn't have any choice other than just naturalizing my driver's license here in Hungary. In Japan, in order to renew the driver's license, I have to go to the office physically. Otherwise, I cannot renew my driver's license. The US one was expired, but I'm not a US citizen, so I cannot, renew my driver's license online either. This is the reason why I thought, okay, I really need to have Hungarian one in order to drive, not only in Hungary, but also in other countries when I travel. And the funny thing is, please don't quote me, when you simply exchange your driver's license to Hungarian one, meaning that your driver's license issue countries are listed in the Vienna Convention, because I never done that, so I'm not sure. But if your country is not listed, then you will naturalize your driver's license. In that case, definitely doesn't matter if your driver's license has already been expired or not. Like I said, in my case, both Japanese and the US driver's license have already been expired, but I could naturalize driver's license. So the meaning of the naturalizing driver's license is simply you still need to take knowledge exam and then driving test, and you have to take classes for both cases. Meaning of naturalizing the driver's license is almost exactly the same as like a newbies, who never had a driver's license before. I think the number of classes you need to take for driving and maybe knowledge, I'm not sure about the knowledge, to be honest with you, most likely driving, I guess, will be reduced, but you still need to take the knowledge exam and the driver's driving test as well. So there are several documents you need to file in order to naturalize your driver's license. So first of all, of course, you need to have your, bring your passport, and then address card or address paper. Like in my case, it's like a white address paper, and then the residence permit, and then medical certificate, which you go to your like a general practitioner or family doctor or primary care doctor, and they know what they need to do. So you just show up and they give you the paper. In my case, I don't have any like primary care doctor or family doctor. So I asked my the driving school to introduce me some some doctor, and I went there and get a paper, and they just ask you questions, your health, and then if you are wearing the glasses or the contact lenses, you need to tell them, and then that's it. It just took me about like 10-15 minutes, and then done. You also need to bring your driver's license, like I said before, because Hungary does not allow you to carry two driver's license, so that's why you need to give your driver's license to Hungary in order to naturalize your driver's license. You also need to have your driver's license to be translated officially. I think you may be able to ask this to embassy. I didn't. There is an official translation office. It's called like OFFI, OFFI. I will put that in the description. But you go there and then you just give them your driver's license, and then they will translate on behalf of you, and you're going to get like this paper. So now you have all the documentation. You have to go to the central registration office. If you are an EU citizen, then it seems like you can go to any of the municipality office in your district. However, the rest of all the people who want to exchange or naturalize your driver's license, you have to go to this central registration office. In order to submit your papers, you have to make an appointment. You have to call 1818. Making an appointment isn't that difficult, but it takes some time. So you have to be patient. Central registration office is open at 8 a.m. and then they can book like up to like 2 weeks ahead or something like that. By 8:15, all the appointment for 2 weeks ahead can be gone. Seriously. The central registration office is located in 13 districts. Submitting all this documentation is just the beginning of the entire process. Preparing and submitting all this documentation take you about 1.5 months to 2 months. Because, just for translation, it takes about 1 to 2 weeks. And then the making appointment with the central registration is about 2 weeks. And then you need to wait the letter to come back. It's again about 2 weeks or so. So yeah, this is the beginning of naturalizing your driver's license. Just be patient. And I will talk about the classes, school, test, another video. And I hope this video helps you to understand the process and the duration in order to have your driver's license to naturalize. Thank you very much for watching my video today. See you in another video. Bye.